Okay. So, first thing I'd start with is not be in millimeters. We need a calculator, hold on. Guaranteed Henry Ford never talked with that gibberish.
This is just for that pipe I'm using to sand it, so I just hit up.
Oh, is it 38 millimeters?
Just like make sure it's 38 mil so it slides in nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
But see?
And in your command window, see this circle? Yeah. So if it's highlighted, you can press spacebar or enter.
Okay.
And when you select it, you'll see it come up in the command window.
Yeah.
Specify center point. So now we're looking at the radius. Now, how thick do you want this flange to be around that 1.5 inches? And then this should snap. See how it snaps to the center of that? Is the number, right? So you can just type in the number. Yeah, any horizontal line that you can click. So like, and you just delete source entity, no. Specify cutting edges.
Like that?
If you drag a box this way, it has to be 100% within the box. And now it's already highlighted that no, we're not gonna delete the source entity. So save your work, like, I don't know, a 1/2 inch in between or something. So go till it's touching, go over again, and so on and so forth. Okay, now we can take that.
Well, we got the flanges all the way back from Canada, where me and Carl made them. And what I'm doing right now is just finishing them. I'm gonna polish them up a little bit because when they do go on the race car, they will, the pipes will be getting nickel plated. So I wanna make sure that these have a relatively nice finish on them prior to welding into them, just so that it makes it a little bit easier. So we're just gonna use the linisher, a few different grits, 80 grit on the orbital, and then I will put it on the polishing wheel. Done. Nice and clean. Nice clean edge. Just threw them through the sandblaster, and then I just beveled the edge a little bit more. So now we can install these, and these are basically ready to get some pipes made. And no, I decided not to polish them. They're clean, smooth, and we'll just see what they look like. Right. Bolted up for mock-up. We are ready to build some exhaust that's gonna come out and do a little all the way to the back. It's gonna be pretty cool.
That.
What I think I'll do is that's 30 mil here and there, ballpark.
Between the body?
Aye.
Yeah.
And 145 for there. So you don't worry about that until you get these set.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You need to set all this first. Get all this nice and dead out.
Yep.
There's that, right? So it's tarked there, so it can't move. Once it's put 3 good tarks on there, then what to do is put a bit of wood in here. So you're not pulling the whole thing, you're pulling after the wood.
Yeah. And only on one side, or
Only
trying
on
to
the
do the whole
back,
thing?
like if you wanted to go that way, just heat it on the back because you're stretching it. Just a nice warm, like, and if you wanted to go up or down, heat the stretch side, not the front side, like.
Okay.
5mm here makes a big difference up here, like, do you get what I mean?
So like almost where you have it there, eh?
Side,
Yeah. Probably the whole pipe width almost.
but take it off of this, Jordan, because you see how that started.
That's really
here.
nice, yeah. And that's got straight in
Exactly.
it. Yeah, okay.
Exactly, like rake is that.
Yeah.
Tuck that in first, and then we'll keep up on it. There, take a big cut.
No, just little bits.
Keep up on the like
Yep.
5mm at a time, like. You could basically run a nice bracket up to there. Have a thread this or weld a nut onto this.
Yeah, if you weld a nut and take it to the chroming, can you just tap it again?
Well, we got the car back. Had a couple sleepovers at Wayne's place up in Perth, and he was able to create and sand bend these pipes. Him and I worked on heaps of templates, and yeah, he luckily had a little bit of a pocket and work and was able to bend a couple of them up, and then I just had to get them back here. Everything's just tacked in. I need to make brackets for it. I've had to space everything out. And yeah, just kind of manipulate a few bits and pieces just to make sure everything works. So these got to get sent off to get nickel plated tomorrow. So basically today I need to get them completely finished so that we can get them wrapped up and sent off so that they are back in time for the race. You can see them, they travel all the way down. They got about a 10 10 mil gap between each one. I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I kind of liked the idea of staggering them all, but it looks a bit goofy. So I think what's going to happen is I'll get them cut back. I did test a little flare. Don't know if you can see this, but I thought it would look kind of neat, kind of flaring the end of them. And they're kind of D-shaped, so it'd be like flat that way and then have a little kind of flare coming out. Or maybe I'll cut them on a 45 and see what they do. But we need to get them mounted. So I have stock Model A front fender mounts, and I've used these a lot for all sorts of things because they're really cool and I love the look of them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to fix this down under here like that, and then I'm going to bend them so that they will be the main mount to pick up these, and then we're going to have to somehow clamp all these three together and fix it to this one mount. So we've got a little bit of work to do, so we're going to get straight into it. Alright, so we got one side done. Flared ends. Got a nice little bracket that we made out of the original front fender mount, which was really neat. So basically how this works is I've heated it up. It goes up behind. I haven't finished welding this bit. I'll blend it really nicely. But I've actually utilized the mounts. It was perfect. And I welded in 2 nuts into the backside. Can't quite see in there, nut won't let us, but you can kind of see it in maybe that one. Yeah, it won't show us. But anyways, that threads into a nut. It's all blended in so you can't see it. And then what I've done is I've used the end of this and I cut and manipulated it, and you can see it travels right between, down underneath, and picks up the bottom one. So this way, when you're looking from the top, that's all you see is that nice little bracket. So still got the old stamping on it as well. So that'll be painted black and you won't even see it. So now we got to do the other side, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. Okay, so this is what we were working with. Here's our stock fender mount, and then this here is the one that we've made. So as you can see, I've definitely heated and bended it to get it to work, and then we have welded on this bit, and I will blend this in to make it all kind of one piece. But yeah, pretty stout little setup, but I wanted it to be, you know, kind of look like maybe it was supposed to be there, and as well as be pretty strong. So I will end up welding all this up. We'll put a few passes on there, get it nice and strong. We're gonna get this one through the wire wheel and cut up, and we'll get started. Right, so we got our bracket tacked in. This is just to hold it, and then we got the fender mount kind of new bracket sitting right there, and I'm just gonna put 2 holes through here, and I've made that with this, if I can get it out, destroyed a Sharpie, but that will literally just do it with you.
Should be good.
So we got both of our little marks marked out for drilling and inserting our nuts or threaded bit to mount to. So we're gonna center punch these, drill them out, fit the nuts, weld them in, and then we'll see if it fits. All right, there they are. All I did was literally put these on the bench grinder over there on a bolt and spun it in the drill and just spun them down a little bit. So that'll be totally fine. I'll just put 2 passes around them, and we'll fit this back in, make sure she's square. Alright, so as you can see, we got our little bottom or top part of the original strut welded in, so you can barely see it right in here. And so what I'm going to do now is mark this one, and then we'll weld the bung inside that one as well. And I just had to reheat this pipe just to straighten it out. It just needed a little bit of work, but now they're all sitting very parallel to each other, which is great. So I'm gonna get this one welded in, this bolted down, that finished, and then we're gonna do the tips, which I'm really excited about. Time to cut these and make the tips. So I've just done a few measurements off these ones to this side. Basically gonna cut it here, 45. I've drawn my line so I know where my my level is. So now we're gonna cut this one 45, and then we'll heat it up, flare the end, and then we'll do these two. Well, I'm exhausted. Pipes aren't on because We were very much extremely busy this morning trying to make sure that we got these things done and blended and finished properly to get them off to get nickel plated. Yeah, basically they look incredible. I'm super happy with it. I just got to finish those rear mounts off, just kind of giving them a little bit more of a weld and a blend and making it look all like it's one piece. We got these wrapped up. Gave the boys some t-shirts under there. And basically, this is going in the back of the truck and off to get chromed. From the boys at Custom Chrome, who are doing us a huge favor and getting these things done in very little time. This door opens in 2 weeks. These babies are going to be done and on the car. Holy. Oh, sorry. Wow. Holy. Just gotta go hold it up. This thing's got to get fired up today, eh? Wow. That's so cool. All right, so you saw that beautiful coffin arrive with those polished pipes in there. And we kind of wanted to give you, you know, like a full taste for the end of this video with them bolted on, body on, started up, hear it all. But we're gonna make you wait. I know some of you might be annoyed, but we wanna make sure that, you know, the time is right for these pieces of jewelry to go on this car and then start it up, and we will have a video. But it has been hectic. This last week, like as far as filming goes and tutorials and stuff, there's not really much. We yeah, it's been crazy. We've been trying to get stuff done, get the bike done, which you guys haven't even really seen yet. And the body work on the car itself, get it into paint. The chassis, which you guys haven't seen yet, that's complete and painted. We'll show you in a sec. But yeah, basically just wanted to show you that you've seen, you know, a little taste of the car one. And while we were doing the car one, we were able to create, well, we shouldn't take any credit for this. The man who did bend this one, the Mad Scotsman, most talented bugger out there. But he, yeah, we just cut it. I made the little flare on the ends, and yeah, we made a little flare for here just so everything will work. But we haven't even seen this on the bike yet either. So thought it'd be kind of neat, give you a little bit of a taste of what we're trying to achieve with the pipes and the nickel plating and stuff. So if I can get this one on, which I have not tried yet. It's a nice snug fit, which is good. And then we'll have a little bracket right there. The biggest zip tie possible to put this on. I haven't finished making the bracket for it yet, but oh gosh. Holy macro. Mate. So this is Ben's race bike. You guys haven't seen this yet because we haven't brought a video up, but we have a really good one coming out next week that's gonna kind of explain what we did. This is race bike number 2. Other race bike is right there. We had a change of heart and very minuscule amount of time, but we were able to make something work. So this thing is going to be pretty neat. The color of the tank and guard is a bit of a taste of what the color of the car is going as well, which is really cool. It's a very early Rolls-Royce color that I found in an old catalog book. And we did a spray out and I went, yep, that's it. So Ben has been hard on the tools, getting all the bodywork done for this, and got it in a primer and blocked it, and I got to do the fun bit, which was paint it. So he did 99% of the work and I just got to take the last little taste of the end. So we got it painted. A few minor things we need to do to it, but this thing is basically ready. And if you follow me over here, there's parts of the car everywhere. This is what the car looks like now. Yeah, Ben and I, behind the camera, Ben, we got crazy the other night. We literally blew it all apart and yeah, basically prepped everything, primed it all, painted everything, and had it all assembled within the morning. And also huge thank you to Chris for coming down and lending a day. That really helped out, helping us put it together. So we're at the stage. We started it yesterday. It was pretty cool. We just got a few little gremlins in the wiring to sort out. Actually nothing, it's just super basic stuff, just earths with all the paint that we've put on this thing. But yeah, this is the stage we're at right now. I'm working on the clutch and brake assembly right now. Then I got to build a battery box, mount the radiator, pressure test the radiator, finish the body off, steering wheel issues just with how it's going to mount up. What else? A few little minor motor things that we need to sort out. I still need to make an accelerator pedal, or gas pedal as I would call them. But yeah, we're looking okay. It's like if we had 2 more weeks. But we have 3 days. 3 days until we have to have this thing loaded on a trailer. It's going to have wheels and tires on it because our brand new tires are over east still. And they're going to be living in Perth until we get there. And then once we're up there, we'll pull the irons out and do a tire swap as soon as we get there. So we'll have 4 spares up there in case myself or anyone else pops a tube or whatever. So that'll be good. But yeah, we're on the grind. So videos of like certain things on this is probably just going to be like all over the place for the next week, and then we will have a fair bit of content coming out once we're up there. We'll try and do a bit of live stuff as well to show you kind of what we're doing. Yeah, wish us luck. Thank you again for all the support. It is, yeah, just been incredible. This whole journey of building this car has been insane. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it kind of finished product, pipes on, body painted, it running. That's the most important thing. And just moving under its own power is going to be so cool. And then, you know, a few finishing touches, hopefully some little bit of pinstriping and some numbers, and a louvered hood if I can squeeze it in, because I do need to make a new one because we did some adjustments. So yeah, thank you very much again for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notifications button, and we will see you next week, and we will actually be up there. So we are leaving in 3 days. So next video drops, we'll already be up there. So we'll give you a little taste of what's going on up there and show you a lot of the cars, introduce you to a few of the guys. We're definitely going to show you and introduce you to the Scotsman, which he hates the camera, but we'll try and sneak him on there for a little bit because he is the man behind the myth of those beautiful pipes and bending them. So yeah, we'll see you again.